Now, we want to continue with sample program using string functions, and that is because we want to solidify our knowledge. So, write a program to print this is a US phone number if the number starts with +1. So we declared a variable called phone_number which stores a particular phone number. So let's check if phone number dot starts with +1. Then if this is true, we want to print this is a US phone number. Okay, let's run our program. You can see it prints this is a US phone number. That is because the phone number actually starts with +1. Second program, write a program to confirm if the URL below is valid, if it starts with HTTP or HTTPS. So the same thing, if URL dot starts with, now because we have two conditions, so you open a bracket. The first one is HTTP full column, then slash. And the second criteria, you put a comma, you quote again, HTTPS full column, then slash. So after this, we can put our full column, then we print to the screen this URL is valid. Now the next program is to write a program to display there are two errors in the log. Here we have a multi-line string. Log_data is a string that contains a multi-line string. So we want to display there are two errors in the log. One way we can achieve this is to count how many ERROR are in this text or in this string. So we can use the count function. So how do we do that? We can just declare a variable to count. So we can just say log_count. So what do we want to count? Log data.count. What do we want to count in the log data? We want to count error. So if we print this, you will see it's going to print 2. So let's say print log count. This, so it's going to print 2. So we want to say there are two errors in the log. So let's remove this. Now because there are two errors, that 2 is a variable which is log count. The 2 we'll see here is going to be a variable. So log count is storing the 2, which is log data.count. It will count the error and return 2 and store the 2 here. So we need this log count in our print function. So we have to use fstring. Say there are the log count, we come log count which is 2 in the log. So there are 2 in the log. I would say there are 2 errors in the log. There are 2 errors in the log. Now the last one we want to look for today is write a program to detect spam. If by now appears more than 2 times, the message is a spam. Or just display this is a spam. So how do we achieve that? That's very simple. So we can start with if what's the message? Message dot count. What are we counting? By now. So here we return the number of buy now, which is buy now, buy now, buy now, which is 4 here. It will count buy now. That's 4. If that 4, if the message.count buy now is greater than 2, definitely 4, because there are 4 buy nows here. The 4 is greater than 2, then we should print this is a spam message. So here we expect this is a spam message to be displayed. You can see this is a spam message. Okay, let's say it's only going to be a spam message if the buy now is greater than 5. Definitely you don't expect any output because the buy now is just 4. It's not greater than 5. So this is not true, and the next line of code will not be executed. So let's run. You can see there is nothing like this is a spam message.